this is White Smith. As you can see from watching the intro video, this video is about making an Atrok's sword. Gang is fashionable, but it's too forced. When I imagined myself, I liked it while giggling. Anyway, I will start production. I made it really rough. With the 3D pen according to the drawing, I made it really rough. I will remove the roughly made blade from the drawing. As anyone who has tried the 3D pen knows, the catharsis when removed is similar to the feeling of excreting. I'm going to make two and flip them over without sticking them and stack them with the 3D pen. And I will solder it roughly. The reason I made it roughly is to dig up a space to bury the wire like this. If I attach the LED roughly and connect the battery, it will be a little bit better. I will see if the LED is working properly and I will connect the switch roughly. Now I will hide the charging circuit and the battery in the shape of handle. Fill exactly it up roughly. Now roughly trim the surface of the blade I made. That's really rough. It refinishes and fills up the empty spaces. This is the reason for the roughness. No matter how hard you work, there is an empty space. Again, trim the surface with a grinder roughly. Again, roughly this time. Then polish the surface with stick, sandpaper. This is not rough, but I think I did it roughly. Trim the handle as well. Paint with black sand. With the turntable, I can easily turn it around without touching the object. I should be able to... It was easy to turn. I can't see the bright light. This is because the paint covers the LED. It's as if viewers with pure and beautiful souls are trapped in trivial bodies. In this case, restore it by wiping the LED with a cotton swab moistened with alcohol. The empty space in the center will be made as thin as possible with transparent filament. This was the most difficult task. Even if I block it well like this, there will be an empty space. I will apply them with a transparent nail polish to block them. And with a red manicure, I draw a pattern that looks like chaos. Pour resin. There must have been a small hole. The resin is leaking. When the resin hardens, draw a pattern secondarily. There is a resin between the pattern and the pattern to give a more three-dimensional effect. Spread the resin evenly. I tried to use UV curing resin. It was so expensive that I used a transparent gel nail. Poured and hardened a little, swelled a little, and hardened repeatedly to make a rounded lump like that. The handle was also painted with a red gel nail, but it didn't harden to the inside, and the nail polish kept leaking and tearing it off. Acrylic paints are the best. And if I rub it with old socks, I can get a luxurious black gloss. I've made an Atrok's sword, but it doesn't seem to be what I imagined, but I think it's done fine. I hope you enjoyed the production process. Next time I will see you as a work that others don't make. If you are looking forward to my next work, subscribe.